What is up, everybody? Cutco Mike here, my knife guy. 20 years of dealing the steel. 20 years of sharpening my pencil. 20 years of cut above service. 20 years of going to battle for my clients. Who is that guy? Say what's up, everybody. Hey, I want to bring it to you here live. I'm sure you've seen on the feed and you've heard. There is Camo Cutco, and Cutco Mike is celebrating 20 years full-time Cutco sales. I just want to say thank you, every single one of you. There's so many people to thank, and I cannot say thank you enough for helping me be a cut above the rest, to have the edge on the competition, to never have a dull moment in my Cutco career. And just a really quick, well, which won't be quick in my normal past track record here. Just a quick overview of my story. I started as a 19-year-old from Broadview, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago. My buddy James Vaccaro said, go try this thing out, selling knives. And I went 1 for 11. I actually looked at my record from sales last night. I actually had 16 total sales my first full month for $2,376, which at that time wasn't a lot, but it got me to stick around. And I was ready to quit. My dad bought a hunting knife, and I threw in a free pizza cutter. And I sold a few potato peelers and small knives, and then I sold two small sets, and I won a trophy thanks to Mike Muriel and my original manager, Justin Donald. And I beat the GOAT, Jamie Zimbroff, on stage in Hillside, Illinois. And at that time, I hung up the cleats from pursuing baseball, which I was always wanting to be a professional baseball player, but I chose to be a professional knife salesman. And look at it, 20 years later, 4 kids, and 30,000 customers. We're still helping people out with amazing service, amazing deals. And yeah, I mean, the list goes on. I want to thank my mom and dad for borrowing me $153 and supporting me when I was brand new. My manager, Justin Donald, my original assistant manager, Ray Luxa, and Artur, who took me under their wing, and we became good buddies. I just can't, Justin Cofield, who trained me in Greg Schrine's office. He had a cut-off Michigan Wolverines t-shirt, and I think it was like the end of summer training. They didn't think anybody would stick around, and lo and behold, this crazy guy, Cutco Mike, was born into knife greatness, you could say. But yeah, I thought it was a scam. I didn't make a whole lot of money when I first started, but I just stuck with it. And I said, I'm going to show up and show up and show up, and I'm going to stick around until everybody quits. I'm going to keep just grinding my way to the top. Cut above service. I remember going with my dad to work as a janitor, a printer, a custodian, and I said, this is the hardest day of my life as a young 15, 16-year-old, and I just learned, hey, you got to show up. You got to be there. It doesn't matter if you're cleaning toilets or wiping down tables at a school or driving trucks or farming. You could be great at anything, selling knives, helping people, right? So, fast forward, I became a manager. Well, to take it back a step, I met so many great Cutco legends like John Rulin and John Kane and Dave Bush and Tom Rastrelli, Josh Mueller, Curtis Jacques. There's so many people I could thank here, but I just want to say I'm always going to go to battle for you. I love my customers. I never stop. Sometimes Rachel says, you're not a doctor, you're not on ER on call, you don't need to answer your phone all the time. I said, yes, I do, because my word is all I have, and my brand is what creates our family's needs and things, right? Whether it's school or travel or, like this last week, we had Duke busted his chin. Rachel almost broke her nose yesterday. Lincoln, I forget what happened with Lincoln, but there's always something. Somebody asked me, what am I doing today? I said, dealing with cleaning out throw up, wiping butts, trying to just love on kids and my wife and be there, right? So I'm just a normal person like you, and I love selling Cutco. So I didn't have a script, but if you know me, I always try to make it fun. We're at 108 camo knives sold, and if you're thinking about a camo knife, pink camo or green camo, get on it, guys. This will be an instant collector's item. This will be something great you look back and use or either have in your collection. I'm heading to Iowa on Wednesday. I can't wait to see my Iowa State Fair people. It is bittersweet. I can't be in Wisconsin right now, but I promise I will be back. I will make a special trip to see all my Wisconsin people. I'm hearing all the great updates from the team there. And then I'll be in Kansas, and I'll be in Mount Pleasant. So it's going to be busy couple weeks for me. The kids go back to school, so I'll be flying back home, then flying to the fair, flying back home, flying to the fair. So all I could say is just come by, give me a high five, say congrats on 20 years. Let me try to sell you something because that's what makes it more fun. More Cutco, more fun. If you're thinking about Cutco, guys, you have to text me right now, 20-year deals. I mean, I put together the greatest 20 years of deals. And if you've ever been thinking about cookware, flatware, a knife set, gifts for your kids, gifts for your grandkids, gifts for your great-grandkids, gadgets, hunting knives, the nonstick pans. I mean, there's so many goodies that you don't want to miss out on. These will be better than Black Friday. These will be better than beat the price increase. These will be better than just about anything you've ever seen as far as a Cutco deal. And I know there's been some politics around the Olympics ceremony, but guys, if you're not watching the Olympics, turn it on. There's so many great stories. What's up, Dookie? Dookie didn't feel good today. He's got his USA shirt on. I know he wants to be in the camo. So what's up, everybody?
Hey.
Dookie is 6 years old. He's going to be playing for the Illinois Gators baseball. He's already wanting to be a catcher. What's your favorite thing to do? Bow hunt?
Yeah.
You like hunting? You want to put some face paint on? Where's Daddy's face paint? Go over there and get it. I'll put a little face paint on you. So thank you all. God bless you. Obviously, I need to thank God, first and foremost. I always wear my What Would Jesus Do bracelet here. Grew up an altar boy, a Catholic, became just a Jesus-loving disciple, Jesus-loving sinner, Jesus-loving husband, Jesus-loving father, and I can't credit anything to anybody except Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit for just allowing me to be this crazy, wild, fun, goofy knife guy who loves helping people. And it's so crazy. The more I give back, the more I tithe, the more I pray, the more I just ask for forgiveness. Come here, Dookie. God continues to open up doors and continue to give me the mission of being a knife disciple. Who would ever thought, right? A guy selling knives. Say what's up, everybody.
What's up?
Say my name's Duke.
My name's Duke.
Say I'm not feeling that good, but I'm a soldier. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, I have so many VIP clients. I wish I can list you all off. We're over 31,000 customer orders. We have over 600 Black Card members. So many of you helped me, and you don't realize this. Whether I was ready to quit. I mean, I've wanted to quit many times, but I always say I'm going to rehire myself in the morning and keep showing up. My wife, my kids, Mimi, Papa, every single one of you for serving and helping and just showing up, whether it was just a, hey, keep up the good work, Mike. I love what you do, or I love your family. I think of so many people on the cruise that literally said, I'm going to spend, $4,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 and come on this cruise and hang out with you and your family. And I get it. Not everybody's a cruise person. Not everybody can afford a cruise. Not everybody wants to go on a cruise. But, we had 80 people show up and go, Mike, we just love you. We just love your family. And to me, that was like the greatest compliment I could be as a business owner, as a person, just people wanting to show up. So thank you all for the ones that showed up. I know many of you were like, I wish I was there. I'm going on the next one. So we're already planning for 2029, my 25-year. We're going to do something big, whether it's Alaska or, I don't know, whatever. We'll throw the biggest party under a tent and everybody have a great time. But thank you. Hats off to you. God bless you. And I love you all. That's it. God bless you, and have a nice day. The greatest compliment here is this. An order, because that's what feeds the kids and pays for their school and allows me to tithe and keep being generous. A referral, because that allows me to grow my business and not have to work as hard and travel as much. So order, a referral, or a review. And a review is just a comment or a like or just somebody saying, hey, keep up the great work. You're doing awesome. We love you. Duke wants to watch Twisters. So take care, everybody, and thank you all for being a part of my journey. And I know there's many of you I didn't name or mention, but you know you're part of the journey when you can text me and I can text you back and share a funny story or a funny comment or a funny selfie. Yeah, if you're liking the camo hat, I didn't make official public posts, but we got some camo hats coming in, and I will do some fun announcements for some camo hats. And what do you guys think? I've never hunted in my life, but I've hunted for sales, but I think I would be a pretty sweet hunter, don't you think? Here's the only thing I'm hunting these days is flies in the house. Flies in the house, because, we be leaving the door open here. So comment, like, put happy 20 years. Text me, 314-541-4471, 20-year deals. They will expire Wednesday at midnight because the fair starts Thursday. I can't have any conflicting interests. But if you're thinking of a deal or something big, reach out. We sold over $5,000 from these deals on just a couple texts. And we're just going to help people. No goal, just help people and hunt for sales. And guys, we're going to try to sell out of more camo. So even if you don't need a camo, we don't need camo knives. No one needs camo knives because you really need an orange knife. But a camo knife is cool. It's epic. It's a collector's item. It's 75 years of Cutco. It's something you can't even see. It's literally a knife with no handle because it's camo, right? Reach out to me. I got 3 different deals we're doing. If you buy any 2 camo knives, you get a free pocket knife, a small pocket knife. Or if you buy the 4-pack camo knives, you're getting it for about 25% off. Or if you want to do the full 8-pack of camo knives, it's almost 28 or 30% off with the deal. So check out my knife guy for those deals. And signing off, God bless you. Oh, and thank you to the factory workers. I can't forget about you all. Over 700 of you show up every day. You sharpen knives, you polish knives, you package knives, you help me with my orders. You reply to my emails. You always answer the call. Customer service, the people who do return and repair, all the people at a leadership role, the president, on down. I love you all. I know some of you think I'm crazy, and I tread the line of goofiness and craziness, and I'm always being watched, right, by compliance. But you know this. I love you all. I love serving people. I love showing up. I love selling Cutco. And I never do it for the money. Because if I would do it for the money, I would go sell airplanes or cars or farm equipment because I can make a lot more money doing that. But I do it because the joy that Cutco brings to families. You can slice and cut. You can give somebody a knife and they'll have it forever. You can hear a story of grandma giving it to granddaughter seeing me and never having it sharpened for 40 years and going, it's still guaranteed. So it never gets old, never a dull moment, and there's so many great stories I wish I could share here, but I'll be posting stuff along throughout this week, and take care, everybody, and love you all. Bye-bye now.